All right, let's crush another Mtel question. This one says, which of the following figures describes mixed number A plus B over C in simplest form such that ABC equals 8? So we're saying that A times B times C equals 8. So my first thought when looking at this is that A, B, and C all must be factors of 8 somehow. So when I'm looking at A, I'm thinking it's pretty weird that all of these things are divvied up into fifths. I think I can probably eliminate A because it looks like we're using fifths. We're using, like, so the first little block is 3/5 plus 5/5 plus another 3/5. So we can actually sum up all of these answers and kind of get fractions to see what they're all about. But the fact that this is in fifths and B is in sixths is kind of throwing me off. I like C and D because they are in eighths and fourths, which seem like they could potentially work out to something that might multiply to 8. But let's just do the math for each one of these. So for A, I have 3/5 plus another 3/5 and then plus 1 plus 5/5. So 3/5 plus 3/5 is 6/5 plus another 5/5 is 11/5. So that's 11/5, which works out to 2 and 1/5 as a mixed number. And that's not going to multiply. Those numbers don't multiply to 8. So if we take 2 times 1 times 5, which are the three numbers in the fraction, 2 times 1 times 5 is not 8. So that doesn't look like it's going to work. So B looks like it's 5/6 three times. 3 times 5/6 is 15/6, which is 2.5, I believe. 2 and 3/6, which is just 2.5. So after I simplify this mixed number, I get 2 times 1 times 2, which is 4, and not 8. But my initial logic was maybe a little flawed because we do get numbers that are factors of 8. So got to be careful here. I'm glad I multiplied these out. For C, we've got each one of these things are 6/8, and we've got 3 of them. So we're going to have 3 times 6/8, which is 18/8, which is 2 and 2/8. And I can simplify that a little more, make that 2 and 1/4. And it looks like these numbers do multiply to 8. We have 2 times 1 times 4, which is 8. So that does work out. So it looks like C is probably our answer, but let's do D just for the sake of it. So we've got 1/4 plus 3/4 plus 1/4, so we get 1 and 1/4 there. And that does not multiply to 8, so our answer for this one is C.